The joy of humanity.
That's right.
You have found a panda bear falling down while eating what I can only assume is KFC.
Oh, you did it.
the
You
swear
did it
jar.
already.
What the heck?
You did it already.
Dang it.
He's not playing by the rules tonight.
Wow.
He is not playing by the rules tonight.
And if people aren't aware of what I just did, I broke the cardinal rule and I addressed the GIF.
You addressed the gift in the room.
Tonight. He
Nobody.
does the bad thing, so none of us do it.
I just do it every time, and I don't even mean to. But we were having some technical difficulties getting the show off the road, and they were picking out a GIF for me, and I just got time.
Hey, Zufu, Metal Geek, thanks for joining.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, we appreciate it.
Thanks all here.
Is that something that's acceptable to say
Hey,
anymore?
crazy.
What?
Look
Hey,
at that.
guys. As like
Hey,
a
you
general.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's
don't
really
know.
offensive.
I don't know. Some
often
people.
use guys is a gender neutral term.
It's not
Yeah.
though. It's super.
So what it would be the right gender neutral?
Hey, things.
Hey,
Well,
Hey,
things.
hey, meatbags. Do it,
Wait,
do it Futurama style.
Look, the persons are here.
the peoples.
Sentient beings.
Hey, I like how Trevor's face is blurred out.
Yes.
It keeps this. So we have a different camera on because our other camera was acting doo-doo.
Yeah.
The
And
You
now
know
it's
it
got
is,
some
'cause
weird.
it focused when you were out of the. Oh, it's fixing itself.
Now it's not
Hey,
focusing on me.
Yeah.
I wonder if I
It's
can get it to
like,
focus.
Focus. Over here, camera.
It
It's
just
when you move.
yeah. It just seems like it's like maybe I move my
Let's
head.
say it's a feature.
That's a
It's
cool
all Trevor's fault. He went to that auto.
auto what?
Auto,
Yeah,
Erotic
autofocus,
focus,
so
yeah.
it's changing. It just needs to be
Oh.
static focus.
I
but
don't know. I don't know how to work that camera.
It's
I
just
don't
getting
know.
steamy in here. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's
Sorry.
getting steamy.
Only.
It is hot in here. Holy cow!
It is.
I'm not sure what the deal is.
Hi, Crazy Legs.
Crazy
So,
legs.
glad to have you here. Everybody's accounted for. That is a dirty panda. Yes,
He-
it is
he
true.
was
We've already addressed the.
Rubbing his
GIF.
belly on
The
some
rule has
things
been
or
broken.
something.
Hey, Trevor, you should go poke buttons on that and see if you can shut that off real
All
quick.
right, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this brings it back up.
Oh boy, here we go again.
We still haven't found a suitable intern.
Someone
It's
to
true.
poke buttons on the camera.
I know. This could be and we just need an intern. We need it to
Whoa,
happen.
he just.
What'd you do?
I don't know, but it just slipped.
This
I
is
saw it.
kind of fun.
Yeah,
We're doing it live.
we're just doing it live. Our camera guy's working on it, but we'll just
Yeah.
keep going. It's fine. Nobody cares.
Did
How's-
you know that?
What's that, Nathan?
You know that since most pandas are bred in captivity, they're actually too inbred to know how to breed, and so there's actually an industry of panda porn.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Because.
I thought they just in vitroed them all.
Nope.
But why does there
They
need
have to teach them how to do the business.
Wait, there's panda porn and for educational purposes?
Yes.
That means it's not porn then.
Whoa.
I love that Trevor isn't on
It
the
just
mic
be,
right
it
now
just be
to
sexual education.
Okay,
explain his
fine.
disgust.
They're panda sex ed videos. Happy?
Okay, that's good.
Sex ed for
Refer to them
pandas.
as panda porn.
No, it doesn't. My face is still like foggy in a shower. So yeah, Zuf was asking why Nathan seems to be in quarantine. You know, I don't. Maybe Zufu, you were probably gone there for a little while and Nathan actually moved to Texas.
He's no longer quarantined unless
Yeah.
unless it's a quarantine at Grandma's house.
So yeah, I mean we'll never know. But he's actually in Texas, close to where is it, Dallas or Houston or Fort Worth?
I'm actually up in more northern Texas, almost Oklahoma right now. But when
okay.
Near that
by
panhandle?
next week, I will be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
By next week,
I
you
like
said?
saying I'm in Texas, almost Oklahoma.
Wait, but like, what
That's
do you?
great.
Are you going back to your parents' place?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then you can get spagurians.
Mm-hmm.
I already have spaghetti.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you can practice your spagurians.
Use your spagurians.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's still doing it. It's the same. You haven't done anything different.
I tried to make it lock onto his computer.
Well, that doesn't do nothing good.
Well, that's not going to move.
Can you just like shut it off? Just shut the
Oh, now it's
autofocus
all
off?
blurry. Oh, now it's
Go to the settings and shut all the
You're
auto
watching it on
things off.
delay, Jeremy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am. That makes it even cooler.
So
So,
this will be my last week looking at these jingle bells the whole show.
oh, those are very festive, Nathan.
They're different sizes. Are some for your cuffs and some for your what do you call the pant at the bottom of your pants? Is that still a cuff?
A cuff?
I don't know that that's a cuff.
A pant?
At your what would it be called?
Hem?
A hem?
Hem.
Nah.
Hem.
On the bottom of your pants, that can't just
Yeah.
be called a hem. Everything's a hem where it's stitched.
You're a hem.
Yeah.
Cuffs are on your hand. I think it would be pants cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a computer.
I don't know.
You have the technology. Look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up because
Settle it.
this is
Oh,
really,
there's the internet. The internet.
this is
I
really
forgot about the
intriguing
internet.
conversation here. What's at the bottom of pants, guys?
How did we get to pants?
I
Jeremy,
don't-
where are
Because he
you?
was talking
The
about putting
bells.
bells on it. And
There's
then,
Oh
different
yeah, the
size
bells that
bells
Nathan
and-
has.
and then yeah, but
They are
Rings on his
cuffs.
fingers and bells on his toes, so he shall have music
Yeah.
wherever he goes.
Metal Geek says nice bells, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I think I read that wrong.
He wasn't talking about the panda.
so Trevor's a terrible intern and can't fix the problem.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do it.
You're fired, Trevor.
I'm gonna go do
Oh
it.
man,
Trevor's fired.
This is completely out of control.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll
yeah,
be back.
so Well,
You're leaving me here with
Nathan-
just Jeremy and Nathan.
we can handle this. Nathan, what did you have you done anything cool this week?
We showed the house to a couple.
Are you selling the house? Granny's house?
I'm not. I'm just helping get it ready.
To sell.
Ideally.
Is it because she's going to die?
No.
That's a terrible thing
What?
to say,
No,
Jeremy.
I'm just saying, you know.
Eric steps
Moving
away
into
and
a
things
home?
just go
Is
completely
she
off
moving
the
into
rails.
a home?
She's looking to move into assisted living.
Okay, so that
Okay.
I get that.
That's way different than
Wait,
dying, Jeremy.
Wait, that means Crazy Legs may be able to buy some of the paintings and
Ooh.
pictures, right? Right?
Wait, tell me when Crazy Legs comes in, and we'll just
Oh, he's
have him
here.
send-
See?
Yeah.
I think maybe Crazy Legs wants to buy the house. With furnishings, though. With furnishings. What's it selling for?
Uh,
I think
I
we're
don't
asking
know.
the wrong person here. I think that's what's happening. Really, I mean, the question that I have is, are we going to get that interview with Grandma?
no.
No, why not, Nathan?
So
her bedtime.
Crazy Legs wants the cardinal picture. And he said he's willing to buy the house just for the picture. But it's
Did-
got to
did
go
he
with
really?
it. Yeah, that's what
The
he
chat
said.
wants to know if she actually knows that the house is being sold.
Yeah. Or are you going to be
Yes.
like, "Hey grandma, let's go to Applebee's," and then you take her to a assisted living home? I think this has merit. I think that's probably happened. Maybe not Applebee's specifically, but maybe.
What is happening up on the screen here? There's things that are showing on the screen now.
We didn't do it, guys.
The interns have
Auto
are messing
easy
things
record.
up
I
here.
like this. This is great. All right, so how about you, Kyle? What'd you do this week?
What did I do this week?
Yeah.
Not much. I actually caught your cold last week.
Oh man.
On Friday, I stayed home from work. I literally woke up at about 1:45, which never happens. And
in the morning or even
in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you never get up that early?
No, I mean that late.
Or that late?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking. It was
Kyle,
almost 2
not
in the
Trevor.
afternoon. Yeah, me, not Trevor. Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
my wife texts me at like 1:30 or 1 o'clock. She's like, "Are you alive still?" Because I haven't heard any text responses from you, and I'm looking.
Oh,
I look at the
man.
roll over, look at my phone, and it's like, oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. So yeah, I didn't feel too great this weekend, but
Well, you're welcome.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I know you were home last week.
I
couple
was
days,
out
weren't
for
you?
like 4 days.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was rough. What else? I mean,
I finally beat Fallout 4.
You what?
I know. It
What-
happened.
so now we can actually talk.
I just finally beat The Witcher.
Trevor
and
says he
Tre-
just beat the Witcher.
The
He
Witcher.
just beat the Witcher.
What?
What is happening? Why are you
know
zooming
what's
in on
going
us
on.
like this?
Ah!
What is happening here?
I'm just ignoring the camera. Y'all can enjoy it.
You guys are. This is a special.
Oh my
special
goodness! Look at that! Look at
episode.
that! It's like,
It's like my arm.
Anyway. Okay,
It takes
so
very little to wrestle Kyle's jimmies anymore.
Yeah, and I guess they just got wrestled.
Kyle,
some-
which
faction did I go with?
Did you go with?
I went with the Railroad.
All right.
I know.
Libertarian of you.
That's it has nothing to do with being libertarian.
Yes, it does.
No, I just went with it because it was the one that seemed to grab me the most because
you're really a libertarian. You just don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I know.
No one knows what
Kyle-
that means.
Kyle, don't lie. It's because your favorite hero is John Henry Irons.
Hey, does it look better? It looks. Does it?
I don't think so.
What's everyone else
He
think?
is now covering my face with Swedish fish to try and focus on himself, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's
sounds like
episode
Eric.
brought to you by Swedish Fish.
I believe that's the technical thing for checking.
It's a
for checking
technical camera
focus
thing, yeah.
because it's got distinct color separation.
And
unlike
yes,
your
Zufu
face.
is correct. Jeremy has the most in focus.
Well, that's kind of a normal
Metal
thing.
Geek says that somebody must have dropped a toaster in the tub. I think so.
Yeah.
I'll sit farther forward to where it focuses on me.
I mean, that would make
I want focus.
that would make sense though with the
and I'll move too.
the fact that the computer seemed like it didn't want to turn on.
It's all good.
It's okay.
There's only one solution.
What's
We're
that?
gonna have to focus group it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. This is why we need an intern.
Yeah.
So did you guys get anything talked about?
Yeah,
or did
we
you
talked
just-
about
We talked about
a
what
few
we'd done.
things. Yeah. I mean,
actually, we really
didn't
should have
keep going
we really should have just talked about the game that only the two of us have played.
over the weekend.
Yeah, why didn't you guys
Yeah, what
get
the
that
heck?
out
Why
of the
didn't
way?
we get that out of the way?
Wait, nobody
Dum-dums.
else played the. Oh, we're not talking about the Division Open beta.
No.
No.
Oh, did anyone play that?
I didn't play
Yeah, I
it.
did.
I did.
I forgot to
enjoyed the
download
crap
it.
out of it.
I did. It caused me to actually pay for the download of the game, which I rarely ever do because I'm a trader. I like to trade my games in, and
So you did what?
I
You bought a
I
download
bought the
of it.
pre-download
Of what?
Nice.
The
of,
Division.
of Division
Why?
Because it's awesome.
because I was like, I'm enjoying this, and
Oh.
I'm gonna do it.
You probably
so
got it
the
for
wife can't
Xbox
tell me
One.
no and didn't know I bought it. Of course, now she might, but
No, she doesn't.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
yeah.
How
you know.
dare? Why would you pre-order a game
What
like that? Why would you pre-order a downloadable game?
Zufu says pre-ordering Ubisoft games.
Why wouldn't
full
I?
shame.
Yeah, Zufu, right on you for shaming
Why?
Jeremy.
Well,
Why?
you can
why?
shame me
why?
more.
I want to understand why this is so
Because
wrong.
pre-ordering is the stupidest thing you could possibly do. You give the gaming industry a bunch of reason to make these terrible pre-order
but I
bonuses.
pre-ordered it like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance. It wasn't like
It's that soon?
it's like
Yeah,
I'm
March
real
8th.
excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
So, I
Really?
mean,
why am I the
I-
only one that's not excited for this
I
game?
feel like if
'Cause you
I
didn't play it.
if I,
I
did
did
it
play
2
it. Oh,
months
I
ago,
didn't play it.
I feel like if I
I'm
did it
excited.
2 months ago, it would be bad.
What?
Nathan is not excited.
I'm not excited.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's not excited for Division.
I wanted to say one thing. I've been holding on to this joke for a long time, but
Well, it
it's
better be
super
good now that
funny.
you've pointed it out.
It's super funny because whenever you run down the street in that game, you don't have to be pointing your gun out. In fact, I'm pretty sure even if you didn't have your gun out, people would just freak out. They're like, "Whoa, what are you doing? Don't point that at me!" And it just, I'm like, "What? This is New York City. It feels like it's like." I don't know, like the most liberal place on earth. That everybody's just like not used to guns.
Oh yeah, they are pretty scared of it. What was the joke, Trevor?
Yeah, I was just
don't
trying to figure that part out.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Shut up.
Okay, so
We're jerks
I
here.
get that you want to support the studio, but I mean, I feel like if you're going to pre-order a game for a developer, that needs to be like a small developer that needs the money, or that they need to know that their game is going to be successful. But I think, like when you're talking about an Ubisoft game or an EA game,
Because
or,
they're big developers, they don't need it.
well, no, they just get this idea that that's gonna because they want. Then they go, oh, okay, well, this game is gonna be successful, like because of the pre-orders, and then they do these incentives that are worthless. And then, I mean, I don't know. If you want to do it, go do it. Whatever, have a good time.
I
just
admit, I
think-
rarely do it. Honestly, the whole reason I did
It's
it
fine.
was I was like, I'm going to forget when that comes out, and I know it's coming out soon, so if I just pre-download it, I'll be able to play it at 11 p.m. Central Time because it's based on Eastern Time for play. So
Okay, but you
I was
could have
like,
just done that
why
like the day before, though.
you're absolutely right. I could have waited another week and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, with
Point
these,
taken.
these things that you get with the pre-orders and whatnot, if they're anything like the insert that came in the Xbox version of Far Cry Primal, they're definitely not worth it. because those mammoth missions. I played one of them this afternoon, and I about said, "Screw this game permanently." It was that bad.
I'm gonna say I played a couple of them, and the second one was better than the Rhino one. I don't think we're gonna give much away talking about the mammoth missions, but
don't play them.
Yeah, but the second one wasn't as bad because you gotta kill a bunch of Neanderthals. That was kind of cool. You'd pick them up with your trunk and you'd slam them on the ground.
No, that sounds like that would be easier.
Wait, are you riding the mammoth?
No,
or
you are the mammoth.
You've become the animal.
See, let me tell you a little bit about the game here.
You become a lot of animals.
There's a lot of things that are very similar to Far Cry 4, and one of those things is tripping balls. Okay. So you drink this skull full of blood substance.
Well, it has herbs with it.
And eyeballs.
And
maybe,
eyeballs.
Maybe,
yeah.
sometimes.
You drink it up as you do.
Because you're like, cool. It even kind of jokes about it a few times where it's like, you want some of that? It's strong. Yeah.
But yeah, so you drink it up, and eventually you are tripping and have these wild out-of-body experiences as an animal.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to play it on PC next week.
I think you'll enjoy it.
You know what? If people don't want to buy it, they can watch me play it on Sunday night at 9 p.m.
Hey.
He's going to spoil it for you, too.
Yeah.
It'll be fantastic.
Because I've got quite a bit opened up already. I'm one of those where I like to expand. So
The map. So,
map,
yeah, Jeremy's
you
doing
know?
a stream at, what, 9 p.m.?
9 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. I'll be
Sunday.
be doing a stream of the game.
Zufu, by the way, if you're the mammoth, that makes you the Black Power Ranger.
Oh, yeah, good call. Good call.
Yes.
So Zufu's saying that it's all subtitles. Yes, nothing is spoken in English.
It is a little confusing if you're trying to read it and watch what's happening, but you can also, we discussed this earlier today, you could become more immersive and just turn the subtitles off.
Yeah. But you also don't have to worry about, your kids in the room listening to a bunch of swear words.
That is true.
Like most games nowadays. So I mean,
I don't have any kids, so I don't really care.
They partially unclothed women, but they have paint like
they need to learn. They need to learn those words at a young age. That's why you should just let them listen.
Yeah.
Then they can be like, oh,
well, choices.
Then I can talk to my friends in a cool fashion.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's how I learned the word stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Or pee-pee.
Okay. Well, there is some peeing on the game too. Some urination
that was one
does
thing
happen.
that I did run across this afternoon. Where
the guy with the peg arm?
Oh no, I'm talking about your wolf.
Oh, that.
There was one point where I sent my wolf to attack a guy, takes him down, and then after he's done taking him down, he kind of turns and just pees on him.
Well, he's marking it. He's like, I did this.
I turned.
Boy.
I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Good wolfie.
Nice.
I want to know what people think about how the commercial for this game is a bunch of YouTubers selling it. Has anybody seen that? Has anybody seen the commercial?
I have
watched.
I still haven't seen it.
It's weird to me.
I want to know why we weren't asked to do this.
What?
Be in the video.
Because I mean, we have so many followers.
Yeah,
we're very popular.
So, hey, Crazy Lake, I just want to know.
Who?
I want to let you know.
What'd you say?
Crazy
Krazala?
Lake.
Can you say that one more time?
I just want to let you know I've been appreciating a little thing about the woolly mammoth. I just want to let you know.
Wait, about his
wife.
His
That
wife
was funny.
has
Yeah,
hairy
he's
legs.
talking about her hairiness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot probably next week and see what I think of it. But it's just weird to see that now that marketers have resorted to YouTube personalities to sell their games. I mean, I know they already give them like free copies and stuff like that, but it's just weird to see it in a commercial where you're just seeing up in the corner these random YouTubers popping up, and it's pretty much just amounts to, whoa, dude, whoa, yeah, wow, look at that thing I'm doing, whoa. Like, that's like all they do is just like cuts to these different things, and I'm just like, really? This is selling
like.
it?
Well, that's not an animal. It's a bigger animal.
Wow, it's a pig, bear, pig, bear coming at me. And I was just-
Side note: stay away from bears in that game until you've advanced. They are dangerous.
There's different types of bears, though.
They are dangerous.
Yeah.
And the mammoths. So the very beginning, you kill a mammoth. I'm just going to throw that one out there. Very, very
What?
beginning.
Spoilers.
Very beginning.
Yeah.
But then don't try to kill one later, because you can't. It takes more than 2 spears like it does at the beginning. You can't kill them.
Yeah, but in the beginning, you're killing it with like multiple people, though, aren't you? Like
Yeah,
attacking it with
you got a group of.
Well, yeah, I
Group of
suppose
hunters.
that could be the
You
argument.
got some peeps.
Maybe.
I haven't even played the game, and I knew that.
There you go. I will say here's what I do like about it, and I questioned it going in because I was like, it's a fairly dramatic change from the building and shooting guns of the previous Far Cry's, right?
Yeah.
I like a couple things. I like that there's no towers.
That is my favorite thing in the
Eric
world.
already gave it a 10 out of 10.
Just
that.
when I heard that there were no towers, I was just like,
No
yeah,
towers makes it great.
10 out of 10.
Now they have things that are similar bonfires, but they don't do the whole woo
But
thing.
you don't have to climb them.
You don't
You don't have to climb
You
'em.
don't have to. Yeah, it's super easy.
You just have to get to the top of the hill itself and
Exactly.
kill all the people
Wait,
there.
every bonfire is on a hill?
No.
But I
there's
mean, if it is
bonfires,
on a hill,
yeah,
Oh, okay.
you just gotta. There's
it would be like getting to the top of the hill that the tower was on before you actually start climbing the tower.
Okay.
yeah.
I got you.
But so that, and then I actually like the fact that there's no guns.
Okay. Does that?
I
don't. mean,
like so a lot of these
Explain.
game franchises are getting to the point where they're just regurgitating the exact same game, right? And it's like, oh yeah, I played that game last year. Oh yeah, I played that game 2 years ago. Oh yeah, that's just the same game. And this has changed it. It's the same type of gameplay, but it's different enough because it's not the same. You know
Well,
what
I think
mean?
some
Like,
of it is the environment too, because
Yeah.
everything's so overgrown,
I think it was brave that they did that.
and when you crouch down, you actually feel like you're like crouched in a very primal state.
Zufu's asking if it ties into the other Far Cry universe.
Actually, it's ancestors. It's through DNA, and they're actually looking through this thing called Animus.
Trevor, that's
yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh wait, oh.
That's-
I literally
that-
thought that's what was happening at the very beginning of the game, though. I'm not even making that up, because at the beginning of the game it shows a 2016, and I'm like, wait, what's
and
happening
it
here?
does the whole back in
And
time
then
thing.
yeah, it spins backwards and says you're like what 140 BCE or whatever, BCX.
Oh,
BCE.
No, Trevor, that's that game we talked about last week that they finally said, wait a minute, we're regurgitating the same game over and over
We
again.
should wait.
We should wait a year and figure this out.
Yeah. They were smart. in
So,
doing that.
you know,
Yeah, Primal Creed.
that'll be what comes out in 2017.
It's all about the dinosaurs.
What's that, Trevor?
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. I felt like my mic cut out.
It's okay.
I was
know it.
adjusting your volume.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
kinda loud, but never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm curious to try. I can't say I'm like real thrilled to play it, but I want to try it. You guys have given it pretty good reviews.
I think
like
it's-
personally.
I mean,
enjoyed it.
not having guns is a little weird. I find myself.
That's not like a hang up for me. I guess I
I,
just
No.
I guess I've unlocked a number of
I-
things already. So
I
there's
find
some
myself
other stuff.
relying heavily on the bow and arrow. But I mean, the difference is too. Go out and find as much wood as you can.
Oh
I mean,
my
anywhere that there's wood, pick it up,
That's what she
because that was nice.
I
like that.
No, because you need it to be able to make your items when they break again, or make more arrows
So there's
if you don't get them
crafting.
back.
Yeah.
Lots of
Well,
crafting.
so I'll tell you what. When I do my stream on Sunday, since we already know it's going to be it's definitely going to be a spoiler. I'm gonna
Why
maybe
is it going to be a spoiler?
because it won't be the beginning of the game.
That
It'll be
isn't
a lot of things
spoiler.
open.
There's no.
Well,
I mean, is
I'm-
there like that much? Like, are you going to be like finishing the game?
Well, I'll have a lot of things unlocked because I already have quite a bit of things like
Okay.
crafting
Unlocked
items,
doesn't necessarily.
crafting
That-
items,
yeah, that's
and
not
what
a
they
spoiler,
do
though.
and how they
I don't
work.
think that's a spoiler usually.
As long as that's not.
Maybe it
that's
is to some people.
fine. I'm thinking though, what I might do is try to not play the actual story.
Mm-hmm.
and just do things in the game. So
I like this
someone's
idea.
like, "Hey, you should try to go kill that bear with just your bow and arrow,
Or your hands.
or your
just
ha-
your hands.
That might be difficult.
I don't
Maybe
know if
with
you
a club.
can.
I think you
Can
can
you?
use a spear and you could stab it.
Okay, so you guys heard it. You
But-
should all tune in
Yeah. tell me how to kill
on
things
Sunday
I guess,
at 9 p.m.
right?
and tell Jeremy what to do in Far Cry
Yeah.
Primal. Let's move on.
Okay.
Oh no!
What?
Crazy Legs is leaving
Why?
because he's got a ranked League of Legends on the schedule tonight.
Oh, man, no.
Don't do it,
You and
Craze.
your 14 friends.
But he does have an offer that he's prepared to offer for the Cardinal picture next week, Nathan, and he wants to, get the logistics of shipping and getting you the money and whatnot.
We can't hear you, Nathan. I think you're muted. Is Grandma okay with that?
Okay, I will pursue again.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. You just say, you know what, Granny, since we're getting ready to sell the house, I just want to pack some things up for you and get them taken care of, because obviously now everything's going to go with her.
Oh,
in
now see
assisted living.
if he's gonna just
He's
profit it himself, that's
Well-
like taking her to Applebee's and then on the way home just dropping her off at
That's true, but she's not going to miss it if it's in
At the
storage.
old folks home?
Yeah, you guys missed that earlier when you were fiddling with the camera.
Oh, that's so
Sounds
mean.
horrible.
Let's go to Applebee's again, Grandma.
Anyway,
Okay.
Well,
Bye,
miss you,
Crazy
Crazy.
Legs. Yeah.
Whoa, Crazy Legs says that he's serious and blank check.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, I tell you what, if you just
If you tell
hit
you-
that little donate button,
Yeah, donate.
and
Blank and check
let's
us.
just make it where
Yeah,
you
blank
just
check
keep
us.
donating until it's enough that he's able to convince his granny.
Yeah.
I like this
So-
idea.
Just remember that we have to take a cut off of that. So
Well, obviously,
uh,
buy a couple shirts too while you're at it.
yeah, we have a new shirt up which you could check out right now at minutub.com. Click on store and you will see
Are we even
our,
talking about the bubbles?
our new shirt.
It's got our-
it's got
it's got our
bubbles on it. It's a dude
Twitter
in a tub. It's got a
handle.
Twitter handle. Yep.
Yeah.
Wear it proud. You
Metal.
can get it as a tank top if you prefer tank tops.
Here's looking at you, Metal. You asked for a shirt
Yeah.
with the Twitter handle
You
on
better
it.
buy like 6 of them.
Or at least one.
That's right.
We made it at
I don't have to buy
the
6.
low price of $12.
That's right.
It's a pretty good deal. And we're honestly we're making like maybe $2 on that. So it's not like we're making tons of money on that. So anyways, Nathan, I want to talk to you about the Flatlander people. Or the Flat Earthers, I guess is what I'm
What?
trying to say.
The Flat Earthers?
Yeah.
Oh, the flat earthers.
Yeah, because I saw you post something about this on Facebook, and then there was wasn't it Bob the rapper who came out a couple weeks ago saying that he believes that the earth is flat, and now it's like this whole, like it was like a movement throughout the rap community where certain rappers were coming out and saying, yeah, I agree with Bob, we believe that the earth is flat.
What?
And now you posted something else, so I just want to I want to know how much you are familiar with this and what this means for society as a whole.
So your first question, I don't know all that much.
Okay.
I know why they're wrong.
I think most of us do, but
Geology.
So, okay. Follow-up question. So does that mean they believe the whole moon landing was a conspiracy?
Well, everyone believes
Or
that.
did they just overwrite that somehow?
You know, I don't know about that one.
Well,
I
because
know
like
there are a bunch of crazy beliefs about the moon. Like some people believe it's artificial and it's hollow.
Trevor, let me spin it to you this way. Just because they believe that the Earth is flat doesn't mean that they believe that there's no space.
That's
well,
right.
no, but I mean, sending somebody into space and taking pictures kind of disrupts the whole flat Earth theory.
Well,
theory.
maybe it
No,
kind
no,
of.
it's the ozone that's rounded. It's like a bubble
Yeah.
over the flat Earth.
Okay.
It's an
That
optical
totally makes sense.
illusion,
You're
Trevor.
seeing it through that whole convex lens. That's what's happening.
Okay, whatever.
oh, that's an
If-
interesting theory. I think you guys are starting to convert me.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Well, think about it this way.
Come
Everyone,
on into the water. The water's fine.
when you're building a house or hanging a picture, right? You use a level, right? What's the level do? It makes it flat. It makes it level with the Earth.
That's how
right?
we make sure that the
If
camera's
a level
straight.
works everywhere, obviously the Earth is flat because it's always even.
Oh, that's really a very
That is a very good argument.
Yeah.
astute argument. Yeah, I
okay.
like it.
How do you? What about like polarity and compasses?
What about them?
Yeah, how does that explain
Explain it.
anything?
There's still the North Pole.
Yeah,
Well,
round.
yeah, but
North is just that way. It's
Magnetic-
up. And
why
down.
You're
does
talking about like the magnetic forces of the poles.
Also explain seasons.
Why would I want to explain
It's
seasons?
just because the sun's moving over us.
I can do this one.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Global warming.
Okay, you see, the goddess Persephone was taken down into the underworld,
Oh boy.
and her mother was so upset that all the plants died. And then Hades finally agreed to let Persephone go, but before she went, she wound up eating 3 seeds of pomegranates, which means she had to come back into the underworld for 3 months out of the year,
Okay.
and thus winter.
Is this the plot line to Gods of Egypt?
Oh.
So wait,
Although I'm sure it understands Egyptian mythology about as well as that movie.
Okay.
I'm thinking here's my next thought. I wonder if Mahjong, is that how it's pronounced?
Mojang?
Mojang.
Mojang.
Or wait, Mojang?
Mojang.
Yeah, those guys.
Mr.
Okay.
Mojangles.
Obviously they believe the earth is flat
Oh.
because
Oh, yeah.
Minecraft, you just dig down 65 blocks or so
No.
and there's a flat base.
It's an infinitely flat planet.
Yeah.
Well, relatively.
Jeremy might be onto something, because if you go into creative mode and you break through the bedrock, there's just
There's
nothing there.
That's right,
There's
you're in
nothing there.
space.
Oh.
You just fall.
Oh, Mojang's flat earthers.
Yeah, I know. I knew Notch was weird.
There you go.
He was up to something. They're in chat. They're saying that there's the dark side of the moon, and supposedly it's called the chocolate side.
Oh,
I
really?
think that's just a Pink Floyd album.
So chocolate and cheese? Oh, that's gross.
Chocolate and cheese.
Yeah, haven't you heard the moon's
What?
made of
That
cheese?
sounds
Oh,
really gross.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That sounds
But
gross. Yeah.
It sounds
Chocolate and
gross,
cheese
but
is
it also sounds like it could potentially work.
Now I'm gonna use the internet for this one too. Chocolate and cheese.
Chocolate covered cheese.
Do we need to try this? Chocolate covered cheese cubes?
I don't think I want to try this.
That
I think
wouldn't
I
be
get
that.
sick.
I'm sure.
I would try it. It sounds like some candy.
Maybe if
That sounds like candy, guys. I like candy.
Oh
What
boy.
are you looking at?
Okay, that is probably slightly.
Don't look up chocolate and cheese.
It's an album
Okay, everybody, don't Google.
by
it.
Ween,
Don't Google
By
the chocolate.
Ween. Huh?
released by Elektra Records.
Okay, now that you've all looked up chocolate and cheese,
Yeah.
you've regretted it and understood our advice.
Trevor, I don't think their
Yeah.
concept of regret is the same as yours.
Yeah.
So go
I don't
figure
think,
it'd be
I
a
don't
music
think
album.
Jeremy's regretting it right now.
Okay, I guess. I
Go
don't know.
figure. I'm not hitting images. That's gonna cause problems. All right, it had an
Just-
advisory on the
It's
label.
just the one image, Jeremy.
So
Yeah.
obviously it's only a music
You already
album.
saw it.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
we've all agreed that the Earth is flat now. We've all convinced each other.
Yes.
right?
We
well,
believe
except
that-
for Trevor. Trevor still
No.
believes in a round world, but
Yeah.
he's a caveman,
It's 'cause
so
it's because I like space.
The song is "It's a Small World" after all.
Yeah.
not
What?
a round
We had
world.
to
Trevor-
invent the wheel.
Trevor.
Obviously that was the first round thing
Yes.
and a-
Oh,
and a-
to move across
true,
a
yeah.
flat plane of Earth's existence.
and a flat world doesn't mean that there is no space.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure no.
So
no space.
real quick, is the division beta over? It's
yes,
now
it was
taken
only
place.
the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So who's excited for Facebook? The new Facebook emoji things. The responses.
I have mixed emotions.
Reactions, that's
I've,
what it is.
I've mixed emotions.
I'm haha.
They should have just called it React, so that they could get in trouble with that YouTube.
Facebook
guys.
Reacts.
Facebook Reacts.
Facebook reacts. What's your reaction? I don't like how it still says like, and then you have, or at least on the mobile app.
Yeah,
you have
just
to
make
kinda
it look like
hold
Yahoo
it
and give us my
to get
emojis.
your options.
Yeah, but I mean, what are they going to do? Put a whole row of buttons under every post for you to click?
Yes.
I don't know. It seems.
I also the only thing I like about it,
Mm-hmm.
angry face. That means there's a dislike.
Yeah.
That
It
doesn't
should-
say dislike though. It just
Yeah,
means
but that's
angry.
what it's going to be used for.
No, it's just everybody just posts that they're angry about like a story or something now. So like
That's kind of like a dislike.
like
Because
Donald
I
Trump
didn't
wins
like
next state.
liking something that I didn't like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to like that because I'm glad you posted it, but I hate the content of, like, I dislike the content.
Well, I did see that there was a story tonight on Facebook. I don't remember who shared it, but something about Mark Zuckerberg had to address the Facebook employees because somebody at one of their campuses, everywhere on the whiteboards that said Black Lives Matter, they went and like crossed it out. Like there was like somebody crossing things. And yeah, it was kind of a. But I just saw all these angry faces on the Facebook set of comments. Like people were angry about it.
Everyone's angry.
But
about
I
it.
didn't know if they were angry because the Black Lives Matter was getting crossed off, or that Mark Zuckerberg had to scold them and they thought that he shouldn't. See, that's the thing, is there's a lot lost in translation there. Like what is it? You know.
Who knows? Everyone's gotta voice their opinions in one way, shape, or form, I suppose. Whether that's pressing like or holding it until you choose one of the other ones.
I guess. I will always like.
What, Trevor? What are you doing down there?
Are you okay? Are you dying?
Okay, good.
That sounds like you're not in the tub anymore and you moved over to the stool.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had.
So you don't. So Zufu asks if he's the only one that is not on Facebook, which that's probably good. I mean.
Yeah,
It's not like much happens on Facebook.
Except for men in a tub stories.
Yeah,
that
but
seems
that's
to be
on
about
Twitter,
the only
too.
thing that I ever post anymore.
Yeah, we just try to like make our friends like us.
Follow our stuff.
Catfishing is pretty popular on the Facebooks.
Jeremy's involved in that.
Jeremy just learned the term catfish today, folks,
Yeah,
and he's
just
really
today.
excited about
Okay,
it.
I gotta
Just
say,
today.
I don't know what that means actually.
Oh, we're gonna have to have
no.
another lesson for the round earther.
Can we have some? Can we have some music for the round earther? Something.
Can I explain it?
Yes, please explain
Please do.
catfishing.
Oh boy, do I want to know?
Yes.
Trevor, catfishing is when you pretend to be someone else online with the
hook
intention
someone.
of meeting up with the person.
Oh,
Of not
boy.
meeting up.
Well,
Not
that's
meeting up?
Of hooking.
Well, either way,
any kind.
meeting up of some sort.
Yeah.
And then they find you and they realize that you're
You're
not
a
the person you
catfish.
said. Like usually it ends up being like, oh, it's a woman and I thought it was a man. I guess I'm a lesbian. And then, stuff like that.
Weird.
So
Wait.
well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Or it's just someone who's basically trolling.
Trevor, that's like
maybe.
all of those hidden accounts that you have that you don't share about, but they're like alter egos.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So Metal
Yeah.
Geek says he doesn't have Facebook either. So I mean, maybe it's just the thing that Facebook's just dying and
Yeah.
nobody
I will
cares.
say,
Man.
good for you. I go to Facebook like once every hour. And I'm just like, what the heck am I doing with my life?
I bet they have the Instagrams though.
I don't know. You guys,
Well, they are owned by the same company.
do you guys in the chat? Do you guys use Instagram or Twitter? I mean, I know Metal Geek uses Twitter. He's
That's
been
right.
all
We
over it
appreciate
lately.
that, by the way.
You also.
So
That Zufu just made a good point. What's funny is how people can be in these catfish relationships for like 2 years and not have spoken or Skyped once. Like,
they're just chatting.
very
all the time.
true. How does that happen?
They don't want to believe.
They don't. Yeah, they just chat a lot. Chat. There's no.
Self-conscious and stuff.
We should dive into some stories. I think.
No.
Nathan, you're up on the docket tonight first. So
Okie doke.
so bring us some stuff. Bring us this Kesha.
I will fill your ears with knowledge.
All right, that sounds good.
All right, so you probably heard about this because it was everywhere this week.
Yeah.
But Kesha's court case reached a resolution where Sony said they will not allow her out of her contract with Dr. Luke.
Okay, because she signed a contract.
Could I explain that for people who weren't here when I shared
Yeah,
the
maybe.
original?
Yeah.
Maybe briefly.
So Kesha has an exclusive contract with Dr. Luke, her producer, and she claims that he sexually assaulted her and wants out of the contract now.
Okay, yeah.
And Sony is saying no because the contract doesn't stipulate that she has to work with him, just under his label. So
Well,
they're
that
saying
makes
she doesn't
sense.
have a leg to stand on.
That makes sense. That she doesn't have to actually be around him or work with him, but
But
could
she
work
still
with
would
someone
be.
else
Her thing,
under.
She doesn't want her talents going to his revenue.
Oh,
He
okay.
signed a contract. Signed a contract.
Yeah, I mean that
So-
is kind of a rough
and then-
one. How long
Yeah.
is the contract for?
I think it's for an amount
I
of.
don't remember. I know it's probably way too long for her to really regain her fame after it's run out.
I think it's about. Isn't it? Most contracts for record labels are for the amount of albums that they've put out.
Yeah, a lot of times they are. Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. I think she's still got X amount of albums she's supposed to put out under his stuff. So
Just put a whole bunch of really bad stuff out and be honest about it.
Zufu says a while back on TV, Kesha said she stayed in a haunted house and some spirits had their way with her.
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Okay.
So, if that happened,
Okay.
I mean,
So
of course, Dr. Luke had a chance. Right?
Somebody added an update to
That
my
was
story. I'm
me.
not sure who-
Because I saw that you had the
I
story there. But yeah, there's been a lot of people, a lot of musicians and whatnot that have thrown in with her and trying to help sway public opinion and whatnot, and hoping that potentially Sony would settle the case outside with the backlash.
What, basically
Um,
saying we're going to keep other artists from using this person?
Has there been
Well-
any criminal charges actually against this guy?
I don't think so.
Well, then you can't really void a contract unless there's been some sort of proof of wrongdoing.
Yeah, I
True.
don't like the whole, well, just because I say so, but I'm not willing to actually take him to court over it. I mean,
Well, no, that's what she just did, was take him to court over it,
And
and it
she
was
won?
ruled
That was
against
the
her.
contract, not the
well, then
sexual
see,
assault.
she lost.
Oh, okay, the contract. That's what
Oh,
it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, she's had people, even I guess Taylor Swift donated $250,000 to her. I guess.
Presumably to buy her out of the contract.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of people that are trying to help her out, and I don't know. Could be interesting to see what develops with it.
Could be.
But-
Metal Geek's asking when we're starting our presidential race. I'm not sure that's a
So,
good
I
idea.
mean, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about us dressing up as presidents and running around in a circle and racing each other?
Wait,
Oh my
wait.
gosh, yes.
I might be down for that.
That's
I
a
want
great
that to
idea.
happen.
I might be down for that.
We all know that Jeremy's going to come
That's
in
one of our
last place.
skits.
You can be Abe
I
Lincoln.
want to be Taft.
And we can
okay,
do like
Nathan's Taft.
play it in the back.
I am definitely Ronald
How do we
Reagan.
get Nathan in on this?
Jeremy's Ronald Reagan. I'll be Washington because I can just wear a wig.
Don't worry, Kyle. We can green screen me.
Let's
I
make-
like it.
let's
I
make-
like it.
Let's make Trevor JFK.
I was
But
thinking
he's got to
I
be.
think
It's got to be
FDR.
post shot.
How about
I-
FDR?
I thought that it was
I
going to
feel
be
like
Clinton.
FDR could be better.
Yeah.
Or maybe we have him be
Oh
JFK.
no, Clinton. Why not Obama?
Trevor, don't be FDR. You'd be in a wheelchair.
Well,
we can't.
that could be funny too. I'm thinking he should be Obama.
Zufu says we can't even run a camera. We want. Ouch! You want them to run a country too soon.
Too soon.
Thanks,
indeed.
Zufu. Thanks for your support. Hey, it was
Vote men in a tub.
it was a new camera that we never used before that we just had to borrow to get through the night, and so that's why we couldn't run it. But yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It's it's hard. When
So
you-
what? I mean, who would be what here if we ran?
We
I
already
mean,
decided it.
no, I mean in an actual campaign, who would be running for president? Who would be the vice?
Oh.
Wait.
The rest of the cabinet. I mean, that's what we would be, right?
I wanna-
Secretary of State.
I want to be the guy that.
Tub.
Secretary of the tub.
Yeah.
I want that job. It doesn't sound like it's too stressful.
The prestigious position of Secretary of the
I'm
Tub.
Secretary of the tub.
Yeah. I think that sounds really like a bad idea. Jeremy could be president, so we'll just let him do it.
Yeah.
If you just let me press the nuke button, that's fine with me.
That's all.
Yeah,
that's all Trevor
sure.
wants
You
to
could
do.
definitely be the Minister of Defense.
I just hold your
We'll do that.
hold your key and I just like turn it and push the button whenever.
That's really awkward that you want to do that.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I just want to be the one in charge of rubber duckies.
That'd be the vice president.
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't that what
Oh,
Biden does?
I think that's Secretary of the
Eh.
Interior Tub.
And with having a terrorist on the tub, I don't think we'd get voted in.
Oh, that's true. Who's the terrorist though?
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah.
Kyle.
You do look.
No,
kinda-
I am the
That used to be your
Secretary of the
nickname.
tub.
That used to be your nickname, the terrorist.
Hey,
Whatever.
Nathan, when did you start reading Pink News?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
what's
you
this?
are.
Huh?
When I saw the link.
Oh, okay, cool. So what's this about?
Oh, this is like a few weeks old.
Not a
Is
few
it, it
weeks.
is?
Yeah, it is.
It was just.
I only saw it this week. Can I talk about it anyway?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't
Not
let
that-
political Jeremy get in your way.
I've known about that forever. He.
Political. That's more of a hipster thing.
So what is this
It
that
was
happened
an ad
with the
for
penguin?
North Carolina, which is
Oh yeah. So
That wasn't that long ago, Jeremy.
yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, you said a few weeks ago.
That-
Let's debate this longer.
Two's a
Presidential.
couple.
Crews
Yes.
put out an ad campaign recently starring some people, not realizing that one of the actresses is noted for doing lesbian porn, and he is strongly anti-LGBT stuff.
Including porn.
Well, at least lesbian porn, I assume.
Oh, okay.
The whole evangelical thing, he's
Yeah.
against it all.
Yeah, so as soon as they found that out, they pulled the ad, but it's still floating around the internet.
Oh, so
I think
So
it's
does-
actually horrible that they pulled the
Does
ad.
the person get real saucy in the ad, or what's? I
No.
mean, is it just?
No, she does her job. She does her job.
Cruz for president.
Well,
let's see what it
She's
is.
just
here's,
like a
here's the
mom.
ad right
a
here.
hero on the campaign trail, and then he went to D.C. and played patty cake with Chuck Schumer and cut a deal on amnesty.
Probably gonna get cut.
Does that make you angry?
Angry? Makes me feel dumb for trusting him.
Maybe you should vote for more than just
That's
a
her, by the
face
way.
next
Oh
time.
man, how did they let that porn star in this
You guys have room
thing?
for one
She
more?
looks so porny.
Come on in. Come on in.
Come on in, you can have Frank's chair.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
But not of this actress.
Does anyone
But
else
not
here
really.
I think it's horrible that they pulled it. This was in her past acting career. She's not an currently active lesbian adult star. This was like years ago that she was in a few movies or something like that. And so, but she hasn't done that in years. So she's like just a regular actress at this point. That's just something in her
in her
repertoire.
DNA.
Yeah, it's in your DNA at that
and-
point, right?
Well, if he's this, holier than thou Christian thing, why isn't he practicing some forgiveness?
That's the weakest argument I've ever heard.
Why is that a weak
I
argument?
hate when people say that about Christians. Well,
She's not actively a porn star. If she was an actor,
if you're
that's
Christian,
totally
you
different.
should show forgiveness because that's the only thing I know about Christianity. So I'm gonna use that in an argument. But yeah,
So you think it was good that he pulled the ad?
I think he had to because of who he is and what he stands for. And even though it's dumb, I think it's dumb, and I don't say it's good. I just think the people that like him would be offended by it. That's it. He
I don't
knows
know.
that.
I think he could totally turn it to be a positive.
If he was a person that you would want to,
If he was a good politician,
yeah,
but
like,
he's not,
I mean,
so he
yeah,
pulled the ad.
okay.
I think you're expecting
There you
too
go.
much,
There you go.
Jeremy.
Well, yeah, that's why people like him though, is because he'd do that. They don't like him because he'd be like the compassionate. Well, okay, this was in her past.
Yeah,
They go after him because he's very gung ho.
because they're all bigots too.
yeah, he's the guy that was like, well, let's nuke the entire Middle East.
Make the
and,
sand
like,
glow.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways,
I'm
well,
guessing
if
though
you
her
didn't
old
know,
movies got a lot more traction online
Yeah.
after this.
If you didn't know, Ted
I'm
Cruz
sure they
is a
did.
jerk. End of story.
Maybe now she had her career reignited.
I
Maybe.
do like Zufu's comment.
What?
I'd like to know who is the person on the campaign trail that pointed this out. hey, that's that girl from Lesbian Porn. Oh, wait.
Why do I recognize her?
I've seen that face before.
Yeah.
It might have been Ted himself. He's like watching his ads and be
Hey,
like,
wait a
You know,
second.
Wait a second. I was watching something last night. What was that? Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I approved of that message.
yeah.
He did. It was like last week. He had to fire someone on his staff too for like doing some another ad that was basically lying about Marco Rubio. So he ended up firing the staffer
So-
who did it.
The moral of the story is he did not approve that message.
Yes.
No, he did. It's written
No,
right there.
So Nathan, you have a story here about Batman.
I do.
I'm Batman.
Yes. The MPAA announced that there will be a rated R director's cut of Batman versus Superman. Dawn of
What?
Justice.
And we know who we have to thank for this, right?
It's Zack Snyder.
No.
No. Is it Deadpool?
Yes.
Deadpool,
I think so.
So there
Because he
is going
swears.
I'm just saying, I think that this Deadpool, they didn't expect it to be so successful, a rated R comic book movie. And now everybody's like, well, we're going to put it on a DVD and it's going to be rated R. So you guys will like it. It's cool.
So what are they gonna do that makes it rated R?
Batman.
It says it's just for more violence.
Someone's gonna die.
There's a scene where Batman and Superman make up.
There's
get it
there's like a full frontal. At least it's not blue.
Look at the way they're looking at each other's
sensual.
eyes right there. That's what Heath
That's
Ledger
sensual.
and Jake
That is
Gyllenhaal looked
sensual.
like in
That's
Brokeback
some-
Mountain
that's some-
before they went to town on each other. I'm just saying.
Makeup hookup.
They had that same look in their eyes. It's good. It's a good movie. You should watch that movie.
I could see it.
Let's get it on.
So
You're still a huge fan of that movie after all these years.
no.
I am unconvinced.
Wait, what's the right answer?
So when was this announced? Was this was just recently, wasn't it, Nathan?
This was like a day or two ago.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So is this going to only be in, like, on the DVD and Blu-ray release?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Actually,
normally
it
where
might only
director
be on
cuts.
Right.
Blu-ray.
No, I didn't know because with this not even being out yet, a lot of times you never know if there's going to actually be a director's cut that's released. So I didn't know if maybe they were going to release it in small batches in theaters too with the director's cut.
Zufu says he looks forward to the Ben Affleck directed Batmans. Has that been confirmed? He's going to do a Batman movie.
I can't say I know.
I think that was that, or at least I think he was heavily involved in the writing of and was at least. I think he was set to direct it.
Direct the next Batman movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, almost everything that he's directed
Man,
has
it's
been fantastic.
So
Yeah.
what was the one with John Goodman and oh gosh, it took place in like the 70s.
Fargo.
Fargo.
Or
Come
not
on!
What?
Argo.
Argo. Yeah.
Argo.
Drop the F, Trevor.
See, my problem is I was thinking of the Argo
Yeah, F
yourself.
yourself,
So
yeah,
that's why
so-
I think I.
Trevor really effed up there.
You put it
Yeah,
on the
sure.
front. Yeah. So Argo, that was a great movie.
That was
a fantastic movie.
I want a Batman that was like is kind of the same vibe as Argo. That's what I want. John Goodman. That's all I really want, actually.
John Goodman in a Batman movie.
Yeah, I think to answer Metal Geek, I think that Aquaman is supposed to make an appearance of some type in this one. I know Wonder Woman's
yeah.
in it,
Wonder Woman.
but I think that Aquaman's supposed to make an appearance at some point. Which,
Maybe he'll be the after credits thing.
Yeah, you should
Oh my
stay.
gosh,
on.
stop it.
but it is. I mean, it is
credits scene.
surprising that he would have an R-rated version of it in a director's cut. I mean, he is the guy that brought us Watchmen, so.
With like
Yeah.
three
That was another
different
R-rated.
versions of it.
Yeah, Watchmen was great though.
Watchmen was a
That
fantastic
was
movie.
another R-rated comic book movie.
Yeah, but it was
What is
more of
the
an it was more of
It was blue.
an indie type. I mean, not indie, but
I
it wasn't
suppose,
like a
yeah.
mainstream DC or Marvel universe.
300 was also technically a comic book movie.
Yeah, it was.
You want your news.
25 wipes? What? Oh.
I like how this website doesn't let me mute their ads.
They're trying to eat breakfast.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
The Palm Beaches of Boca Raton.
So we're on your goat facing 7 years in jail story.
What?
But
I
there.
like this.
Do you want me just to let the video go here?
Yeah, let the video.
We got to watch this morning show ad, and I'm really not enjoying it. It doesn't let me
It's
do
a
it.
really long
It's
ad
super
too.
long, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
There's a goat in trouble in India, and because of that, it's looking at 7 years in prison, which should correct its behavior because goats have tons of other thoughts besides, yeah, I could eat that. Hey everybody, I'm Patrick Jones for Buzz 60. It's the classic neighbor versus neighbor argument. One neighbor has a goat
We
that
should
keeps
start that
scaling
way.
the boundary wall to go over and eat the neighbor's flowers. Like Dennis the Menace, except with only basic instincts that tell it flowers are good for its gullet. So the neighbor with the flowers filed charges against the neighbor with the goat after it happened time and time again. But that leaves the goat at home to continue to eat the flowers, right? So he filed charges against the goat too. And since I guess Indian courts have a sense of humor, it's legit. The goat is facing the same prison length as its human. 7 years. First off,
What?
7 years for your animal eating somebody's flowers. In the US, people do a lot less time for drunk driving. And then to jail an animal who only spends its time locked up in a yard anyway? So what? It would basically be in a zoo where no one would see it? That's so sad. This sounds
Wait.
like a great case for the nonsense Judge Judy allows in her courtroom.
Let me explain something to you, fresh mouth. I'm the only one who makes jokes.
That does sting. But 60. Now you know, pass it on.
No, okay.
Thanks. So here's my question: can they get a shared cell?
That's what I was thinking.
They deserve it.
Because he could be like, "Well, at least I get to keep my goat,"
Yes.
and no, none of the whole, jail. No. We're not going there.
The goat dropped the soap. That's what you're getting at.
I think we were all thinking it, but Jeremy went and said it.
No, I'm the one who didn't say it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Jeremy went and almost said it.
Jeremy went and implied it.
Implied it heavily.
I pushed Eric over the fence to eat the flowers.
Goat gets probation if it agrees to rehab. Thanks, Zufu. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan. Obama bans something.
Oh, yes. So Obama and Congress signed through a bill recently that closes an 80-year-old loophole in a law that allowed some slave labor, slave labor products into the U.S.
Okay.
So this closes off, I think it was some kind of fish. Gosh, I don't remember.
Wait. So
why do we care?
Fish are imports of slave-produced goods? How does that
they
work?
might use slaves to fish for them?
I guess I'm just thinking semantics here. That they don't actually produce them,
the
do
slaves
they?
don't make the fish.
Okay. That would be really weird.
They catch the fish?
You know,
I think they catch the fish.
The magician slaves, you know?
They breed the fish.
They put the caviar in their mouth until the babies hatch.
Oh, okay. So
Wait.
they are a part of the breeding process.
Wow.
Okay. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Ban it.
Yep.
I don't want to eat anything that's been in someone else's mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
2,000
my.
trapped fishermen.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, Nathan.
That's what we got there with Obama.
Yeah, thanks.
Next story.
Guess we'll move on.
Thanks, Obama.
Oh, man.
I really liked fish.
Yeah, but not slave fish.
Not all fish.
It's like black diamonds. They're bad fish. Okay, Wolverine 3 story and R rating information confirmed.
Oh, goody.
Everybody's
This
excited.
one will also be rated R, but more pertinently, they're saying it is going to be based on the Old Man Logan saga from the comics.
Oh, so he's always just going to have that middle claw out the whole movie.
He's flipping him off with the claws.
Well, it's R-rated now, so he can do that.
Oh, I can totally flip you off with my
so
claw
good.
now.
Of course, I think he already did that in one of the other
he did.
movies.
I'm Wolverine.
He's done that
bad
twice
boy.
now.
Is it twice?
Three times.
Okay,
think he
so
did
that
in
joke
Origins
just
or
does
whatever.
not get old then.
No.
Oh, no, never.
Prepubescent boys just giggle so hard every time that middle claw comes out.
I like how Trevor knew exactly how that sounded.
Yeah. Trevor's very first.
You're welcome.
Okay, so is this just a start of a new trend then? Every comic book movie now is going to be rated R because it's
Gosh,
cool.
I hope not.
It's going to be cool.
If they're good stories, I don't have a problem with
Oh,
it.
if they do a good job, but if they're just being like, "Whoa, we gotta be R because it's edgy,"
Then I want
that'll
to
be
see
most
it
of it.
then.
especially if it's Marvel. Marvel, it's just they're just like I don't know.
Well, but you got to remember this is Fox.
Yeah.
So it's not
that's
the
true.
Marvel
It is, isn't it?
owned
Okay.
ones. I think
Still.
that Marvel knows that there's too much money invested in the Avengers characters that they have rights to.
Yeah.
And I think that's why you've got your Daredevil and Luke
Yeah, they're kinda
Cage and
putting
Jessica Jones that
Yeah,
are
they're doing them on the
in
side.
Netflix.
Yeah, I could because I guess Daredevil would technically
It would be rated R,
and
yeah.
then Jessica Jones would definitely be
for
rated
sure.
R. Like
There was a lot of hanky panky going on.
Those
in
are
that
both MA on TV,
It was
right?
pretty mild though for like
Well,
an
yes,
R.
it was
mild for the fact that it was on Netflix, and I mean, you look
Yeah.
at some of the other Netflix originals.
yeah.
There's a lot more that's
Well, it's
going
like-
on.
Oh, do you?
If they'd bring us like R-rated towards like really good writing and like I don't know, just edged for a more mature audience, but just well written and stuff. It's like, hey, do that. But if we're
Yeah.
just doing R just because it's like, oh, we want to put a couple dicks in there, it's boobs.
Oh, Trevor. Oh, no. Where was your goat sound?
He plays the cheering instead.
Sure. If I go and say,
No, hang on.
if I say
Hang
the
on.
actual biological name for that, y'all give me a boo. He
Hang on a
says the
second.
slang term, and he gets cheering. What is wrong with this?
You said some choice
it's
words
because
last
of
week that
who
were
you each
a
are.
little further than what he
No, I
said.
didn't.
Wasn't
I
even
said
really
the
that
male and the
dirty.
female organs, and he uses a slang term.
All right, let's settle down, boys.
All right.
I wasn't being dirty though.
I just thought it was funny that Trevor was the one that actually said it. That was my reaction.
Telling your
Yeah,
mom.
if it had been any of us else, it wouldn't have been funny.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's true.
That's
Okay, so why are we talking about Ben Carson?
I love that
come on.
face.
I think we have found the image for our
Yeah.
podcast this week.
So Ben Carson released some statements where that, together with some other information, may indicate that the people running his campaign are actually running a scam and are actually taking money from under the table.
Oh, that
But
happens in every
Carson isn't
campaign.
in on it.
That happens in every campaign.
Jeremy,
That's what most political campaigns are about.
Is
They're
it?
about taking
you know
money and
what?
pocketing
Maybe I will
your
just
friends.
let you take all the political stories from here on.
Jeremy knows politics
I'm sorry,
better.
I'm sorry. I can't believe he's doing that, and that Carson's so stupid.
No, Jeremy, Nathan, elaborate. Like, why
Yeah.
is this? What exactly is going on? He's saying he's just now become aware of it, or he's known all along.
He's saying he's just now suspecting it.
Oh, suspecting what?
That the people running his show are taking money from under the table. He said,
Oh, okay.
we have some people who don't know finance too well, or maybe they know finance a little too well.
Eric's just
You know
having
what?
fun with
Maybe
this
I
picture.
just won't bring political stories anymore.
We're not laughing at
I'm
you.
not
Nate.
laughing at you. Eric has got us
You
zoomed
don't-
in on this picture, and he's got
I
Ben
have-
Carson just peeking over the edge.
It's not you, Nathan. It's
Zufu, you're right. It's just like the Truman Show.
if you were watching the feed, you'd see what was going on right now. That's all.
yeah.
I really like this. I really like I
Nathan,
can
we
see-
miss you in the studio here, being
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to see what's happening.
Yeah, you're kind of missing out.
I'll see it later.
So I'm just gonna leave that there for a while, so we can come back to it. Let's see. You got one more story, man, Nathan.
Yeah, what do you got?
You got a lot here. We can find. I think we got to the end. Let's see. What is
Yeah,
this about?
This could be the last one.
Okay, survey.
Yeah, a
Survey
went
says?
around of millennials who found that 40% of them thought cereal was too much work because they had to clean the bowl afterwards.
Get a paper bowl.
Wait, cleaning the bowl is the hardest part? Cleaning the bowl is super easy.
Why is that? Why is that?
There's nothing that sticks to it.
Why is that? Like, how? Why are they? Why do they have a problem with? I don't even know. I don't. Is it?
Oh my goodness.
Like, why was this even a thing? How did this get brought up? Like, they just decided to do a survey on like what cereals kids eat or what they eat in general.
I think it was about what kind of things they have for breakfast.
Oh, and then they're so. What do they eat? Do we know what they eat? If cereal's
Eating's
too
too hard. I have to chew it.
Yeah.
They drink that muscle milk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That doesn't sound very millennially.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Like,
I'd like to know in the chat. Do you guys find cereal
The
too much?
growing
of a challenge?
preferences for things like smoothie and protein bars.
Smoothies.
Gross.
you were
Blender, these
pretty
are
close,
like
actually.
you gotta clean the blender, you gotta clean the glass.
Not if you go and buy it from someone.
Oh yeah, I suppose if you just go out.
millennials are all about the buying.
You
everything.
go to your Starbucks or your Scooters and you buy a smoothie.
There you go.
and-
Your
McDonald's.
Jamba Juice.
yeah, McDonald's has smoothies.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure the millennials are going to McDonald's for their smoothies.
You're right. They're probably going to Taco Bell.
What age is millennials?
They're just like, yo, I got to get
Yeah, typically my age,
I got to
probably.
get my protein shamrock
A little
shake
younger.
on this morning. You
That's
know,
a shake. That's
Oh,
different.
Shamrock Shake. I'll get that for breakfast.
that's a protein one.
They're out
though.
now.
It's got protein.
Yeah,
yo.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, if you haven't heard that Shamrock
Ben
Shakes are out,
Carson!
yeah.
You know, Wendy's has their version of the same thing.
Is it all around all year?
No,
Weird.
Oh, I should try it though.
you should.
I may have to stop and get one of those on the way home. That is this week's going home and
There you go.
getting.
Yeah.
Those things are like slimy boogers. Enjoy.
I
So
love slimy burgers in that case.
Oh,
so.
we did get chicken
I said
sandwiches. We
I
did get
said
chicken
boogers.
sandwiches last week. However, I had it on the wrong Twitch account.
Zufu said that they will eat the cereal bars with the milk in the middle.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
That's the way
not
to do
even
it.
Milk. It's like some sort of
like
weird cream feeling.
It's like a hardened yogurt.
Jeremy, what's this up? Where's to you with this
All right,
thing?
we went
about a
we went to me. So Nathan had this one too. I apologize for stealing it. A man legally changes his name to be Bacon Double Cheeseburger.
Whoa.
He did that on one drunken night.
That'd be funny.
Lives in UK. He was out. He's 33 years old. His name's Sam Smith. Was named Sam Smith. Excuse me. And he was out drinking with his buddies, who convinced him that it was a really good idea to change his name to Bacon Double Cheeseburger because he loves to eat that sandwich so much. So of course, while drunk, I'm not sure how you change your name at night while drunk. But I guess it's like in Vegas getting married while intoxicated. I don't know.
Is it that easy over in like the UK?
You know, he did it.
Or maybe it was overnight in the UK and he was here in the US, so it was daytime.
Are bacon double cheeseburgers that popular in the UK?
I didn't think so.
You know what they call a quarter pounder? And
Royale with cheese. Anyway, yeah. So
I'm
and
missing
they're
stuff.
like, "Do you regret it?" And he's like, "No, this is like the best name ever." And so he goes by BD Cheeseburger. That's how he signs his name, BD Cheeseburger.
I like that one. Read it.
Yeah. So
read it in the
I'll read-
accent.
oh wait, I
go
don't.
ahead,
I don't have an
Nathan.
accent.
Nathan, go
Nathan
ahead.
can do it.
No, you need.
Nathan, what?
You know what my favorite parts of the story were?
What?
The reaction of his parents and his fiance.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get Jeremy
So-
to read in
so
an English
Nathan-
accent.
Nathan, you're better at reading accents.
you
do you have
need
it
to do
up?
it.
Jeremy should do it.
Jeremy, you
Jeremy,
need to
do it.
Do it.
You
We love
are our
your
accent
accents.
man.
Someone help me
Okay.
with an accent.
My mom was. There you go.
Yeah,
That's all
I
you
can't
get.
do that.
Just
I
do
can't
it, Jeremy.
Where's
Just
it
do
start at?
It's right there.
It
My
was?
mom. Right in the middle.
I can't
Smack
do it.
dab in the
Just
middle.
do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do
Jeremy.
it, Jeremy.
Channel your inner Benedict Cumberbatch.
Channel your inner dick.
Interdict. Oh no, that's not what I meant.
It's an Audi, people.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I've
been the
I'm
bad
lost.
one.
Duh.
I'm lost.
So,
Nathan, just go with it.
okay.
My mum was furious, but my dad thinks it's hilarious. He's more than happy to use my new name. My fiance is fairly reluctant about marrying a cheeseburger. That's something we're discussing a lot. No girl ever dreams of a big day marrying a man called Bacon.
Well,
That's pretty good.
everything's good with bacon.
So I'm just gonna jump ahead to one of my stories and then we'll go back to Kyle here. But just since we're on the name changing thing, I thought we might as well stay in the same theme. This student changed his name by deed poll to avoid a 220 euro Ryanair admin fee, which Ryanair is some sort of flight company where you get on an airplane and fly places.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that thing. So anyways, he was his dad, like, as a joke, because his name is Adam, but he on Facebook he had his name as Adam West because he liked Batman, I guess. And so his girlfriend's dad bought his plane ticket under Adam West, and his passport did not say Adam West. So he went and legally changed his name to Adam West because it was cheaper than paying the admin fee
To get new
airline tickets. Yeah. So yeah, it was like, I think it was like it was still around 100. Yeah, it was like 110 euros or no, 103 euros to change to have his name changed, but it was 220 for the admin fee to change.
Someone get that man a pair of tights.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy name change, Batman. Yeah,
He looks like someone who would be willing to do that.
But I think he kind of makes it start to seem like he's trying to raise attention because I guess this Ryanair is like very well known for kind of price gouging and like always having a fee for every little thing you try to do. So they're like, literally, they would have just had to like push the backspace and change his name, but they were unwilling to do that unless he paid 220 euro. So anyways, a lot of name changing happening.
There you go.
Just beware that it's cheaper, I guess. I don't know. Do it. Just do it. Kyle, is this a video we're going to watch?
No. What?
Oh,
That's
sorry.
mine.
Oh, I'm on Trevor's.
Yeah, you're on Trevor's.
Sorry.
Trevor's turn.
Spoilers.
It's Kyle's turn. I'm sorry. Kyle.
Oh. I guess you'll have to come back for that one. This little lady is one of the most wanted. There's that Carson picture again. Oh, man. Marilyn Hartman was arrested at Chicago O'Hare International Airport on Wednesday for violating her probation, according to police. This is from CNN. The 64-year-old is no stranger to law enforcement for attempting to board airplanes without a ticket.
And nobody stops her usually, or what?
No, I think that she has, and that's why she's actually violating her probation. She wears an electronic monitoring device because of charges related to her prior run-ins with the law in terms of trying to get onto flights.
So where is she trying to go?
She was trying to go to, I believe, from San Francisco to Florida to Arizona and more.
Visit Trevor? Is that what you just said?
I'm sorry, that wasn't where she was trying to go here, but she has been accused of trying to board flights from San Francisco to Florida to Arizona and more. She's accused of violating her probation for being at the airport and has not actually been accused or charged for attempting unlawful boarding of a plane, but she currently is being held, or at least I guess this was last week at the end of the week, was being held in a Cook County jail in Chicago on a $200,000 bond.
Wow.
Because she is a habitual trespasser and stowaway.
Wow.
I thought that we were past the time where that would even be something that someone could even
but no
potentially
one's
get
stop
away
her.
with.
She doesn't look like a terrorist.
That's what, if she was like Russian, I'd be like, I don't know. I mean, she doesn't look mean.
So she hasn't given any details on how she was able to slip through security. She said, I don't think it's wise to say how I got through. I don't want to help the enemy, she said in 2014.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Who's the enemy?
I think she's talking about the people that are terrorists of some kind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That would be my guess. She said, I want to go with a paid ticket. I want to do everything legal. It was clearly wrong on my part. It was stupid, and it's something I don't want to repeat. She was caught again at the beginning of 2015 in Florida. So she was saying the right things, but she...
What a sweet old lady.
She's so nice.
I love the mug shot there, though.
She just hates terrorism. That's all it is.
Yeah, she hates terrorism. Honestly, like that, someone should pay her to be someone that's like, hey, these are your loopholes that you need to fix.
Yeah, she's testing the system.
Testing the system. Which actually brings me to my next. Go to that third one.
Oh, sorry.
Let's skip this one because that's exactly what happened here. This is kind of like the what was that last week? The kid that was posing as a gynecologist.
Yeah.
This guy pretended to be a state senator and is getting himself into a lot of trouble now.
This was good.
And he found out that there was a senator that was coming to town. This was in Ohio. He pulled off an elaborate stunt by calling the school and saying that there was a new senator that
he had retired.
Yep, he had retired. He was the new senator, and he wanted to come and speak. He wouldn't be able to come and speak when the senator was actually scheduled to come and speak at the school. It would have to be earlier. And no one did any type of like a simple Google search or anything to realize that this was not the senator that was coming in. No senator had retired or anything.
He did like the whole speech and everything, like and left, right? Like,
yeah, he did the speech. Talking. Let's see, what was it? I'm trying to remember where it was in the story here. It was the.
Like he had like an entire presentation and like
a
stayed professional the entire time. Yeah,
a very professional
presentation.
presentation.
Yeah, it was weeks after that they figured this out.
because the only reason they found out was because the senator actually showed up and
On
was
the appointed
on
day.
the appointed day that he had scheduled.
The guy showed like an ID and everything. Like this was a big elaborate deal.
The presentation was about being active in politics, political processes. Everyone thought it was legit, bought into it, including the teacher. And when Burke showed up on January 14th for his scheduled class lecture, that was when the officials caught on. And I guess at this point, he said, I was duping to prove a point. These kids, that these kinds of things can happen. They could have easily have Googled me and found me, and they didn't. He was arrested on February 10th, faces 1 count of impersonating a peace officer and telecommunications fraud, both felonies.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, honestly, that's something that I think is he really was kind of testing the system. I mean, it was something that was an experiment that he did, and it's probably gonna blow up in his face because that's kind of a big deal.
Let the guy off. He's creative.
I agree. I think that
give him a break.
It's not like he really did anything wrong.
I mean, if the school doesn't go in and actually do anything about it, like,
I just hope, you know what I want to hear about is, like, I want to hear down the road there was a kid at that speech and it changed his life. And later on down the road, like, he does something great.
Becomes mayor.
He cures cancer, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all due to that kid's speech. And it's like the imposter made a difference.
Right.
Maybe that person will write letters to him in prison.
Here's hoping.
So real quick
What
here.
is Sin City?
What's that?
Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Did you say Sioux City?
Sioux City.
I said Sin City
Oh,
because it
Sin
reminded
City.
me of the subplot with
Oh yeah.
with Bruce Willis.
Well, sorry, I can't talk. Metal Geek tweeted to Ben Carson for us.
Thank you.
He said, you should come on the Minute Tub podcast. It will help your presidential race. Trust me.
Zufu said, Minitub is not a conservative-friendly name. They're a little concerned about that.
Okay. We'll talk him through it.
Yeah.
We'll put Jeremy on the line with him.
I can handle it.
And he can BS his way through.
He's Senator Holt from Council Bluffs.
Yeah, Senator Holt's on the line here. Anyways, there's
True. Have you seen how mean we are to Jeremy? We're really not conservative friendly.
Yeah, that's probably true. All right, next story.
All right. The next story that I had is 2K and Rockstar's parent company Take-Two is hyping up the hype train.
Red Dead 3.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
It would be
here.
Red Dead 2 technically.
No, it'd be Red Dead 3.
Was the first game Red Dead?
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver.
So it would be Red Dead Radioactive.
Yeah.
Radioactive.
Yeah. Well, so they're coming to E3, and they have said that they are coming to E3 this year in a big way. And the interesting part of it is Take-Two's lineup of announced upcoming titles is just 3 games: Battleborn, Mafia 3, and then Civilization Revolution 2 Plus.
That's funny.
Which
That's
I think
a funny
that
name.
most of those are all supposed to be out way before E3, because E3 is in June, isn't it?
Yep, beginning of June.
So
I think.
Okay, I know Zufu's joking about this, but I love the first table tennis game that Rockstar put out. I played that game. I got all the achievements on it. I loved that game. If they announced a table tennis 2, I would be unjustifiably excited for that game. But anyways, no one else would care, but I would be there. I would be excited.
We'd lose him, actually. He'd be just at home playing.
Hey, guys, I'm going to Twitch this every day.
Yeah, I would. I would be like, this game is so good. But that was an interesting thing because they made that game to kind of show off their tech for GTA 4. And it ended up being one of my favorite games of all time, which sounds ridiculous, I know, but it was so much fun.
That is a little ridiculous, but I'll accept it.
Anyways, back to the story. When I saw the headline that said "in a big way," I couldn't help but think about the story. Did we cover that on here a while back? That EA is pulling out of E3 this year.
Yeah.
So once you give up that space, like it's hard to get it back, like on the show and floor. So I'm wondering if
they still have a show thing.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I wonder if Take-Two is going to come in and take up a bunch of that
it's like an
space.
opportunity for them for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
not.
they don't seem to put out as many games
I was gonna say,
overall.
they probably
which-
don't have enough stuff to really cover that much space.
But I mean, it is interesting, and I think I thought exactly what Trevor thought was hopefully there's something about a Red Dead, because I mean most of the games that they've got here are coming out earlier this year instead of the later half. So I mean,
surprise,
fingers
somewhere.
crossed.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna guarantee that it's Red Dead.
Okay.
This year, because I know they've been making it, because they've been like kind of quietly, coyly saying stuff.
No, I'm
guarantee it.
gonna go against you and say it's Bully 2.
Oh, that would be really good.
That would be
I
a fun
enjoy
game
that.
too.
What if it's both?
What if it's What if it's
a co-op game where they're together?
Maybe it's maybe it's 3 games. They're gonna announce Red Dead 3,
I
Bully
would.
2, and LA Noire 2.
Oh gosh,
that'll
LA Noire.
probably happen. That'll happen.
That's not going to happen, and I'm so sad
wouldn't
now.
happen,
LA
but,
Noire didn't sell that well.
That was a
think.
fantastic.
It was good.
It was
That
a
is
good game.
that is
No,
probably.
I'm gonna disagree with both of you.
Okay.
It's probably Pac-Man 4.
Pac-Man 4.
Rockstar did take over that franchise for some reason.
It's going to be in an open world, and you have to go and shoot ghosts.
Yes.
And you'll
Open world Pac-Man, so it's like Pixels, the movie.
The other thing that it does mention is that beyond those games that Take-Two has set for this year, they've got a third entry into the mainline Borderlands series that is in development.
That is Take-Two,
as well as a BioShock collection that is rumored. And
Boo. Who
they're
Yeah.
Oh, you guys didn't like BioShock?
Yeah, but I don't want to
No,
play
I
it
loved
again.
Okay, the
yeah.
collection. Yeah, that okay. Yeah,
Who cares about a stupid remaster?
I was
thing?
thinking. I was thinking ahead of that statement.
Oh, okay.
Because it says additionally, 2K is working with BioShock designer Ken Levine on a new game that has not been announced. So
Okay.
it could be a new BioShock game too. So I mean, with that, I mean that there could be a couple of games there.
That seems pretty likely, though.
But you know,
I thought they
mean,
were
I
killing
wonder-
the BioShock. Like I thought.
Well, it's a new game. It didn't say it was BioShock.
It didn't say that it's
Yeah,
BioShock, but I mean,
I'm leaning
who
against
knows?
a new BioShock because I thought that was.
Yeah,
their whole
it's
point
not
was
going to be a new.
over.
It's not going to be a new BioShock.
I will say,
But they're making a collection, like the remastering of.
Yeah.
But
one game I'd love to see that they haven't said anything about for forever. That I even know what the status of it is. Agent. Rockstar a long time ago
Yeah.
said they were going to make this PlayStation 3. So that's how long ago it's been.
they're still
exclusive
working on that game. They're still making it. I am
Did they?
convinced they've got to be.
I
Still
hope
making
so,
it.
because it sounds cool. Because I don't think it was necessarily supposed to be an open world game, but it was like I think it was supposed to be set in the Cold War. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see.
Could there potentially be another Max Payne?
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
doubt
I
it.
don't think that's going to be a big way, though. I don't think
Right.
people are
No.
that.
I don't
pumped
think.
for
I
it.
don't think that the last game
It was fun.
was
It was
good
fun.
enough.
but it
I-
didn't get enough attention.
I was a little disappointed in the story in the third one, but yeah. 'Cause
So
I
I've got an idea though for Take-Two. If they are announcing Red Dead, they can use and they take all that space from E3. They can just set up a bunch of mechanical bulls. I think that would be really good marketing.
that would be awesome. Or they could have like a shooting range too.
Yeah, like one
I'm
of
sure
those
they could totally do that, legally.
light gun shooting ranges.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
that'd work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Trevor. Now we can tell your story.
Oh, finally. We
Play the
get into
video.
my stuff. Play it.
Don't say anything, Trevor.
Okay. I mean, I think the title of it might give it away, but sure.
Nah.
In other news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. A Libyan terrorist group had claimed responsibility for the alleged theft.
She's not a very good newsreader.
Time travel!
Is this a new Call of Duty game?
It does sound like it. They don't have nearly enough was though.
Blom. Emmett Brown.
It's the new Bourne movie.
The Libyans.
We want to ask you, will you undertake a mission?
I feel like Jason Bourne's involved.
You'll open 2 accounts at the Union de Banque Suisse in Geneva on Rue du Commerce. We will deposit 250,000 American dollars.
Good news. I think we've got something you'll like.
Mohammed Sheikh Agiza. His money's in a lot of dark corners, paying for weapons that could be used against the USA.
That was some Iron Man in there.
This is a bad guy.
You have till tomorrow to assemble my missile.
This is pretty good.
Dangerous. He's a real nutcase.
He's in the Middle East. What's he doing there?
Fair guess. Building a bomb.
So we know 3 things for sure. Look at the car. She's in the vehicle. It's heavy. He's thriving in surgery. Something was radioactive, and now it's gone. You see him? Is that him? Could be.
Why don't you step inside?
If you're right, the whole world's gonna want in on this.
Now, listen to me, it's important.
Many people must want to kill you.
No harm will come to you from me.
Bomb makers often die accidental deaths.
Sir, I advise we go to DEFCON 1.
Do it.
Pinball machine parts. I love that reference.
I don't know how, but they found me.
They found me, Marty. Ha. 1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Gigawatts.
Gigawatts, sorry.
You weirdo.
Whatever. GIFs.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I would actually watch that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I saw that.
A lot
and
of
was pretty
cameos
impressed
in
by
that
it.
one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, and it's funny just to look through and see like where they pulled all the clips from the movies.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a, I can't remember what the movie is.
Metal Geek saying, "Look up the Dumb and Dumber, an Oscar-worthy drama."
Yeah, I've
I
seen
love
that.
that video.
Oh, Sum of All Fears. That's what it is.
What, the Dumb and Dumber?
No. There was a clip from Sum of All Fears.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, that would be great if that was a real movie, but
Yeah.
no, it was not. It just toyed with my emotions. Cool.
Yeah,
That's great. I like that. Ooh. So, this story from the New York Post isn't loading. Oh, there we go. Is this a video we want to watch or not?
Yeah, I just put it on the background. We can talk about it.
Okay. I'll turn the volume
So this guy has actually built a fully functional Batman suit.
Wait.
Functional as in it.
Like he can wear it.
Like he can wear it and it will block knives and stuff.
Cool.
And punches.
This dude's like, I'm punching you hard.
Hey, that looks like all
He's
the
like
stuff that I had at
13 years
school.
old.
The kid's only 21 though.
He's got a knife.
So yeah, it's actually like puncture proof and stuff.
He's getting stabbed.
It's like
pretty
that
hard.
one where the guy got
He got
stabbed in the
actually
back.
stabbed.
Yeah, was that last
last
week we
week.
were watching?
Ah,
that?
Nathan. We just got crotch cam.
Oh no.
Nathan. Okay, so he's
He's a really
fighting.
good fighter.
But yeah, he can move around with it and stuff, and so it's not like he's just like,
That's really
well, what
cool.
the heck is this?
I don't know what's going on. Is this where we
This
supposed to
is
watch
not
this?
what
Is this a police cam?
This is something totally
Batman's
different.
gonna get him.
Tampa Police Department released a collection of body cam.
Oh man,
footage.
this might actually be more interesting than my story.
Don't move, buddy. Oh, we lost it. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. You can, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess. Yeah.
So we can do Batman stuff with it.
Yeah, you can do Batman-y stuff.
Was
except
there
you
more
can't
to it?
glide.
Should I have not have closed it?
No, that was all.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
Yay!
Yay.
Something.
I guess. What? You're a jerk, Jeremy. Stop being a jerk.
You're probably gonna talk about like a rapper or something.
Yeah, I am. How did you know?
It's your thing.
50 Cent. He's ordered to court after flashing cash online.
What?
So remember how 50 Cent was broke? Remember how he was super broke and poor?
Yeah.
And look at these Instagram pictures.
What a moron.
Of him with tons of money. He spelt
Idiot.
out the word broke in cash. Stacks of cash.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
gosh.
not just like single bills. That's like stacks of bills.
Or look at this. There's an Instagram video even. Look at this video. Here's the video of him. He's sleeping. Getting some sleep. Oh, what's that?
I can't see my legs.
Ah, it's covered in money. That's why
funny.
he can't see his legs. So anyways, like his attorneys are arguing, oh, he doesn't really have that money. It's just like part of his image, you know.
I can't see my legs.
Oh, it's still looping. Gosh. I think we need to make that into a sound clip.
Yes. Keep that footage up there.
So, yeah, but anyways, yeah,
That's
he's
not even small bills.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's hundreds. And so he's trying to argue that that's part of his image, and he's just using it for his Instagram account. But
So he's like, it's not my money.
You would just steal it?
I think that's what he's trying to say. So, anyways, that's all. It was just kind of a fun follow up to our other. I almost said OJ stories. It's not OJ.
You've been watching that series, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. It's really good.
It is really good.
We were meant for this, Nathan.
Okay. So, anyways, we'll turn this down a little bit because I don't know if it's gonna get like claimed on YouTube as something. But anyways, this is the new Uncharted trailer, Uncharted 4, the new Naughty Dog game. It's coming out in April, and I don't know about you guys, but man, I could play some Uncharted. It's been a while. This game looks fantastic, and as always, I feel like they're gonna probably
what was that? Was that an alligator and a Jeep going over the side of a waterfall?
I'm sure it was. This game is always kind of known for its like crazy set piece action-y type stuff, but they just, they always, whatever, like when it was on PlayStation 3, they were always, every time they released one, they were always pushing the boundaries of the graphics and everything. But this game, it's at such a high fidelity. I mean, and the thing is, these games are fun to play too. It's not just looks, like they control really well, but being a Naughty Dog game, you kind of expect that. But it looks really good. And this trailer came out a couple of days ago, I think, with an interesting plot twist. There's a scene, and I don't know if we already saw it.
Not yet. It's a little further. Okay. It's right after this.
There's a scene coming up with some art on a wall.
Let's saw the.
They'll show it
right there.
Yeah.
So if that real quick little glance of art on the wall has been changed because they took down the original trailer. This is not the original link. I had to replace it today. But let me go to this story on, I think it was Kotaku, that had a story on this. And they had used some art from Assassin's Creed.
Oh, no.
So that little picture of art they pulled, and you see here in this picture below, this is actually from Assassin's Creed, and you can see the actual character in the art, and it had been removed. Well, maybe it was
I think
removed.
it was actually removed, yeah.
Yeah, in that piece there. So I can't remember exactly. I don't know how this person was affiliated, but he pointed it out like instantly.
I think he's the art director
of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And he's like, you stole this?
I get the thief title now.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah, so pretty much they, stole this. And so they had to replace the art and whatever. And, of course, Naughty Dog apologized. It's called a regrettable mistake. But
they should have just said it was an Easter egg and an homage, and then they get away with it.
Like, we're real big fans. They would probably would be ashamed to admit that they were fans.
Actually,
of
probably
Assassin's
true.
Creed.
That was one thing Simon Miller.
We watch it so that we know what not to do.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Simon Miller, he was just like, we know it's a mistake that they didn't do that because who would steal art from Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, right. Well, Zufu said in chat, Uncharted ending. Nathan in the Animus confirmed. That's awesome.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So anyways, I thought that was a interesting, fun little story. And then a story that Take-Two is going to have a big presence at E3.
Oh, wait.
I
already talked about that.
Oh, man. Okay, how about this one? This is some local news. If you don't know already, we're in Omaha. And this is just, if the TV series Cops was filmed here. And just today, it was public news that Omaha's being sued. So the family of the crew member for the Cops TV show, he was a sound guy, and there was a shootout in a Wendy's here in Omaha, and this poor guy got shot.
Wendy's again, making it
I know.
in the...
That's true. I didn't even think about that. And this poor guy.
If Wendy's wants to sponsor us,
let us know. Because we only talk about the crime that happens at your restaurant.
We'd love to have spicy chicken sandwiches.
Like blackmailing Wendy's here.
So this poor guy died in this shootout, and anyway, his family's suing the city. I don't know. I guess I don't know how that plays out.
Like a wrongful death?
Yeah, kind of thing.
That seems like that. It seems a little weird to actually sue the city and not the officer, or the department, the police.
Well, the department is the city.
That is the city.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, maybe
that
maybe
works.
it is. Okay, I guess you're right.
Mm-hmm. By the way, the mayor's office declined to comment on this, so there's that.
Oh, so now they're too good for us.
Yes, they are.
Hey, did we have one other local story that we needed to talk about?
Nope.
No,
I don't think so. I think
All
that
right.
was it.
That was it.
That was it. Yeah, I did have an idea for a game though that I kind of wanted to play.
Let's play it.
I want to do it.
Okay. Give me a second. Someone, talk amongst yourselves. Let's look at
Talking,
the panda.
I suppose you could pull up. We
panda.
There you go.
Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
Yeah.
Nathan's in a yellow
Where
submarine.
I was born.
No, he has like things behind his ear.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
there?
are you an alien
like
right now?
antennae.
Yeah. What are those?
These are
Pens?
the glue sticks you put in a hot glue gun.
Oh.
For all
For
your
s-
crafting
Why are they
fun
behind
with
your ears?
Granny.
For a second, I thought you were saying glow sticks. I was like, what kind of parties are you throwing there at Grandma's?
Hey,
Okay.
Trevor, Granny crafts.
So, this is a game I wanted to play called Trump or Kanye.
So we're not looking at the screen, right?
So yeah, but I think I'll have Jeremy start, and then maybe we'll have like Nathan play some. We'll see how many we got here.
Oh, we're gonna have to guess which it is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to guess.
Okay.
Did Donald Trump tweet
Okay.
this?
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
all
Or
right.
did Kanye West tweet this?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. Jeremy, let me pick a good one. Okay, so we
Yeah.
yeah. We gotta find a good one.
Do you need some
We need
more
We
stalling?
need some music.
Yes, don't have no time for birthday. Just tell me one more time, girl. I'd rather lie or die, girl. No more time for birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Was that long enough music?
I don't know.
Okay,
right.
Trevor,
I'm not looking.
kick it.
Sure.
Wicka, wicka, wicka. Wicka, wicka.
Trevor does some beatboxing.
Wicka, wicka.
Okay, Jeremy, you're not looking at the screen, are you?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, keep your eyes away from the
Wait,
screen.
I can't. I'm
Is
not
Jeremy
watching
the only
anything.
one
No,
playing?
it's not live. You
I'm
just
not
got-
watching it anyway
Jeremy-
because I have it paused.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Jeremy. Want to know if this is Donald Trump or Kanye West?
All right.
Okay. People ask why I speak in this public forum. Well, my voice is my power, freedom of speech, freedom of opinion, freedom of dreams.
Okay, so can I have a little commentary here on why I think it's one way or the other? Is
Sure.
that cool? All right, so I'm leaning towards Kanye. The reason I am is
Okay.
because it sounds like it's rhyming. I mean,
It does, doesn't it?
and the only thing I know that Trump says is, we'll make America great again.
Okay.
So I'm going with Kanye.
That was correct.
Yeah.
That was correct. Okay.
Who's next?
Nathan, let's go, Nathan. Are you ready for this, Nathan?
Hit me.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let's.
Hit me with your
Do you got any music you can? Are there other music you can play? Kyle. There we go.
Jožin spážin, močálem se blíží. Jožin spážin, k vesnici se blíží.
All right, cool.
Jožin spážin.
Nathan, is it Kanye or Trump? I'm not a rapper.
That's tricky.
Kanye?
Oh, yeah, you got it right. All right. All right, Trevor, you're next. Don't look at the
All
screen.
right, I'm not looking.
Okay. Don't look at the screen. Do we
There
have
you go.
any more music? Let's just go with the ocean.
I'm trying.
That's
Okay.
always good stuff.
Yeah.
Right there on the bottom.
Jožin spážin, močálem se blíží. Jožin spážin, k vesnici se blíží. Jožin spážin, už si zuby brousí. Jožin spážin, kouše sa jerdousí.
Fun fact.
All right.
Fun
Trevor,
fact.
you ready?
Real quick, fun fact. That is actually the jingle for Wendy's in Russia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That is a bold-faced lie.
All right. Trevor.
All right.
Is it Kanye or Trump? Here you go. What is your definition of true freedom? There is no true freedom without economic freedom. Kanye or Trump? Do not look at the screen.
I'm not looking.
Don't look at the screen. Is it Kanye or Trump?
I gotta say Trump.
That was Kanye.
No.
That was Kanye.
No.
Here's why that was
Oh,
Kanye.
man.
It actually had substance.
Oh, no. That's
Zing.
Okay. All right. Who wants to play next?
I want to play.
Okay. All right. Play some music for me while I look up your tweet. Don't look. This is nice.
Yeah. Bring it down. Is it Kanye or Trump?
Oh no! I like this music.
We checking out the tweets on the Trump and Kanye. Which one is it?
I can't focus.
Which one is it?
I don't know. This is
Trump or Kanye.
This is hard to
Oh my
find.
gosh.
This is taking too long.
I just spit all over my mic.
That was really good music, though. I like that a lot.
That was a Men in a Tub original, right?
Yeah, we did good.
Okay. So here, I'm not gonna lie. I should have got a little more ready.
You should have been a little more prepared.
All right, here. You ready?
Yeah.
Kyle?
Are you ready?
You didn't look, did you?
I didn't look.
Okay, here we go. I will be live on all the major morning talk shows. Enjoy.
Oh no!
Is that Trump or Kanye?
Enjoy.
Trump.
Yeah, you got that one.
I don't think Kanye would say enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. That's been Trump or Kanye.
Woo!
If we play that again, we'll get some tweets together sooner.
We gotta get that song nailed down.
Yeah, what was that song?
That was
us.
me just playing in GarageBand.
You were playing live?
Yeah, and that was Trevor
And
beatboxing.
Trevor beatboxing, and I was trying to rap.
That was really good.
The rapping was good.
The
too.
timing was actually.
Maybe that's how we need to end our shows.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, that does it. Oh wait, I think we might have an email.
I don't know if we did.
I thought we had
I
it.
think these are from previous weeks.
Unless you had something that you didn't put in here.
Oh no, I have an email. I think I have an email. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me find it on my phone. I've got it somewhere.
Interns emails.
I thought that I put it into the thing and I didn't. That's bad. That's very bad. You know what?
Are you just making up that we had an email?
No, we did. Did I delete it on accident?
One from Metal Geek.
Yeah, we got one from Metal Geek. I thought he's.
I'm looking at it right now.
Where?
It's under interns emails.
Looking forward.
Oh, there it is. I did put it in here. See, and I put it under the wrong email section. That was my problem. Thanks.
Way to go.
Metal Geek says, hello, gentlemen. I would like to know, when was the last time you thought a game struck you as new and an original idea? It seems like graphics and smoother gameplay mechanics are all we have gotten with the new console generation. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day. See you in the tub. So, what's the game that has struck you? That would mean that it's not just pretty to look at, but it's actually kind of changed gameplay or maybe revolutionized it in your mind a bit.
I'd have to say Firewatch, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just because you see a lot of adventure games or those point and click, and it was nice to see something that was a little more tactile, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It felt like you were a little more immersed, you mean?
Yeah.
Than just hey, select this decision or whatnot.
Yeah, which I guess, that wasn't really kind of I guess kind of Gone Home and even, Stanley Parable kind of did the same thing, I guess. But I don't know, this one was a little more in the spotlight. So, yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm trying to think.
Sorry, I just had to push your...
You just had to push my...
I'm going to say The Witness for me. I know that's very recently, but I think that it took puzzle games into kind of a way, a different format that you wouldn't expect. You always, a first person puzzle game does not sound like a thing. And it's kind of has that adventure game feeling, you feel like you're kind of unraveling a story, this island you're on is telling a story. And the puzzles, at first glance, you might look at them and go, okay, well, this is just this simple line thing where and there's dots, whatever, this is over and over again, I have to do this. But it does such a good job of teaching you and holding your hand, like you do a puzzle, and then you get stuck on a puzzle, and you go to a different part of the island, and you'll learn what to do on that puzzle, and then you can come back and do that one, and you feel like a freaking genius, and you're just like, I'm so awesome. But it also was so frustrating. That I know I looked up a couple answers like to concepts because sometimes I just didn't get like the concept of the puzzle. But that game, yeah, I would have to say that. I mean, I know it's recent, but that one definitely struck me as something new and a very original. But when it's the creator of Braid, what else are you gonna expect?
I think for me, I kind of agree with Trevor. That would probably be the most recent one that I've had, and that's I hadn't played any of those other games that you mentioned. So that was like really the first time that I'd played something that was like that. I think other than that, honestly, and I know we've talked about this game several different times, Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
Just is. I mean, it's such a different idea that like you wouldn't think would actually be fun or that it would work.
Yeah.
And
it's almost like it's supposed to be a mini game, but then you play it for hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and I think too, like the controls are so tight, and like the gameplay is so satisfying that when you make a goal, you feel like you earned it. It doesn't feel cheap.
And you can either be really, really, really good and enjoy it, or just like casual gamer and still have fun playing the game. Like, like it fits. Like I can play it with my 9-year-old, and she loves it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's kind of everybody can jump in on that game.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess when you think about the idea of original ideas and taking these two ideas that are already existing of racing game and mixing it with like a soccer game, it's props to them who hopefully we'll get some more original stuff that's like that gives you that feeling of, okay, this is something that's a new idea. I think it gets harder the longer that games are around. It's harder to have those types of games that are going to actually be like, oh, this is something completely new. Because I mean, everything ends up getting recycled. So
well, and it seems like developers are taking less risks. They're not out there making games that are pushing the boundaries. They're just like, oh, people like first-person shooters, people like guns, people like whatever.
Because those things make money.
And so they're just gonna put that out there, and
you've got to look at the indie games, I think, to really get anything of substance from that perspective. Has anyone? Metal Geek says that Emily was his choice. Did anyone play that?
I haven't actually played that. I did just
haven't
see
even
that
heard
recently.
of it.
It's like it's kind of a story that unfolds through like an old messenger. It kind of looks like a Windows XP kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because I guess if you're talking, I guess that made me think of Her Story. But yeah, anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually free to play. So I honestly I looked it up.
Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam. So I'll try it out. I saw it and I was kind of interested. I can't remember where I saw it from because I saw like a list or something. But yeah, it looks interesting.
Is it called Emily is Away?
Emily is Away, yeah. Like a chat thing. Emily is Away.
Huh. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, this really reminds me of Her Story was very unique. I mean, did you end up playing that?
I started it. I haven't played much of it.
Oh, okay.
But
that's a really good game. It's very different, and it's very subtle in the things that it does, but it does them very well.
Well, I'm gonna check out this game since it's free on Steam.
Yeah, totally. I am too. I'm going to add that to my wish list and download
it. It is on.
It's on
all
Mac.
of them.
Yep, it's on Mac, Linux, and PC.
I mean, that's another one that it kind of reminds me of in just the way that it's. I mean, like Her Story was, where it's just a little different. That Papers, Please too, from a few years ago.
Yeah.
Playing through that,
well, that's an example of graphics not needing.
Yeah, not needing to have the graphics be something that gives you an original idea where you're like, okay, this is something that's worth playing, and I mean, it's a lot of fun. So
I would agree. Well, thanks for the. Oh, go ahead. What? Oh, someone talk. Was that Nathan? Sorry, I didn't hear you. The sound was down. Sorry.
I'm gonna say Burger Time.
Burger Time.
Yeah, because never before that game have I seen a game where you walk on food and drop it through floors.
Ah, that's very accurate. Thank you, Nathan. Well,
I like that.
Let's
That's going to be a thing now.
let's say goodnight, gentlemen. I think it's time to drain
Do
this
it.
tub.
Is it time?
I think it's time. If why don't you play us out, Kyle? Play us a little ditty, and if you need.
Well, I got something. I got something a little.
Oh, you got something else?
I mean, I got something.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Bye,
All right.
everyone. Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, Metal
Yeah.
Geek. Thanks for
Thanks,
hanging out.
guys.
Thanks for the emails. And we are out of here. It's been exciting. Is this a Kyle original?
Yeah.
This is nice.
Kind of sounded like the opening of Newsroom there for a minute.
Have you watched that?
Oh, it's amazing.
Dude, you've been watching it? I'm so
Yeah, I
happy.
love it.
It's such a good show.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy someone else is
Why-
watching that show.
Why?
Because no one else.
No one else. It's amazing.
I love that show so much. Oh, we don't have any more music.
Oh,
there it
now
is.
we got more. We're kicking it off.
Bye, Metal
Okay.
Geek.
Bye.
Okay, so we're gonna have a newsroom.
Yeah.
Did you get HBO Go or now?
No, it's available on Amazon.
Oh my gosh, I love that show so much.
Yeah, so Amazon Prime it.
What season are you on?
I just started a little while ago, so I don't even think
Are you
I've
still
done
on
the first
season 1?
Yeah. But it's really good.
All right.
That's nice.
that's
You
a
want
good way
to
to
do the
end it.
break?